everyone, Marty and Vince here. Vince, it is that time of year
It
again.
sure is.
It's the IGN's Holiday Gift Guide. We want to talk about some of the cool things that you can get for the PlayStation lover in your life.
Because we love PlayStation.
We do love PlayStation. Vince, you have this little charging station on your desk.
Yes, I do.
Let's deal with that.
Yeah, the PowerA DualShock 4 charging station is awesome because it can actually fit two DualShock 4s on it at the same time, and you don't have to plug in. It plugs into like an outlet instead of the system itself.
Love that.
So you don't have to like mess with your USB cable. So it's great. Like one of my controllers runs out of juice, I'm like, fine, put that one on.
Yeah.
Take that one off. It's really great for managing that.
That is the best.
Yeah.
That comes in handy during some of the obviously bigger games of the year that have come out.
Oh yeah.
Vince, you've reviewed a couple of the biggest games on the PS4 this year. And by biggest, I mean not only are they the best, but oh my God, they consumed our lives. What was the one you wanted to talk about?
So I want to talk about Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain. I mean, I did love The Witcher 3, which I also reviewed. I gave Metal Gear Solid 5 a 10. It's a masterpiece. It's the first 10 I've ever given out in my entire critical career. So super excited about that. If you're someone who just like fetishizes mechanics and gameplay as I certainly do, then it's just this amazing like leaning tower of like interlocked mechanics and pieces that all work really well.
Yeah.
It feels like a video game designed like from the future.
Totally, and that's one of those games that if you get this holiday season, you'll be able to play stuff like that and Witcher for hundreds of hours in the next holiday season. One of the games I wanted to talk about came out earlier this year. A lot of people may have missed it or passed on it, but if you're just getting a PS4 this fall, I highly recommend Bloodborne. The holiday season is about playing games that make you hate yourself.
Yeah,
because they're very difficult. Bloodborne from Software, it's sort of the spiritual successor to the Souls series. It is one of those games that it demands a lot from you. It demands your patience, it demands your attention, kind of like your in-laws. But it's one of those games where you put in 10, 20, 30 hours in it, and you just keep getting better at it, and the satisfaction that comes from downing a boss or making a huge run to the next area. Really, no other game has really satisfied me this year quite as much as Bloodborne. And that's one of those games we're getting new DLC soon, so that's a perfect little holiday game there.
Yeah, it's a game that people have kind of forgotten about maybe a little bit because it came out earlier in the year.
It's exactly like the Oscars.
Something you shouldn't be. Exactly. Same problem, but people should not be sleeping on that game.
Yeah, but probably, I don't know, in my opinion, if you get a PS4, probably the smartest $50 you could spend is on a PlayStation Plus membership. Every month, Sony releases a slew of rad games for free for the PS4, the PS3, and the Vita, and honestly, that thing pays for itself within a month or two.
Yeah, it's quite literally the gift that keeps on giving.
It's incredible. And those games, when you look back at stuff like Broken Age, like, oh my God, like Rocket League, this is just that thing where you're going to find games that you wouldn't have found before, but you're going to absolutely adore them. It pays off for itself.
Totally. It's like if you don't know what to get that gamer in your life, it's like, well, just let Sony decide for you. You get them the PlayStation Plus subscription, and then guess what? Every month from the rest of the year, they're going to get a couple of new games anyway.
Absolutely.
So
it's amazing. We have a lot more to talk about in our full written holiday guide. A lot more cool accessories, a lot more cool games like Until Dawn and Rogue Legacy. And so for everything else, PlayStation 4, Vita, and the holidays, you're already in the right place, IGN.